Hello aspirants, welcome to Get Set Law. Today we are going to fill the form for NMIMS LAT, and in this video we will be covering all the required details which is important for you to fill the form. So stay tuned for the whole video. So as you might be knowing that NMIMS LAT is a very prestigious exam and it is one of the very best private colleges in our country, specifically the Mumbai campus of NMIMS. So we will see what all programs NMIMS is offering, what is the syllabus, and how you can fill the form and prepare for it. So eligibility, you can see the programs offered. We will discuss the programs offered are two major flagship programs. One is BLLB and second is BBLLB honors. The eligibility is very basic. You need to have 50% marks minimum in your 10+2 examination, whatever board it may be. So just you need to secure 50% marks, and they are the two flagship programs, BLLB and BBLLB. Now, there are another important thing which you must be knowing, that is the important dates. Now, the exam has been conducted in two phases. First phase is almost going to over. Second phase, online registration will start from 11th of March and this will go up to 20th of May. Whereas exam window will be open from 16th of March up till 25th of May. Once your exam is done, the counseling will start from 12th of June. So whenever you are selected in the exam, so you will receive the counseling invitation, and then there will be the merit declaration. So for the NMIMS LAT candidates, the merit declaration date is 13th of June. So these are the very important date which you must keep in your mind while recording and while planning for admissions in any other colleges. So this is the dates of the counseling rounds given for the different centers. So this is given for the Indore, Hyderabad, Chandigarh campus. A specific date has been given, which is 15th June, right? So please keep these dates in mind because you have to appear at this respective centers for the counseling. Then test pattern, you must be aware. Test pattern is there are 5 subjects. One is English language, current affairs, general knowledge, and then there is legal reasoning, logical reasoning, and quantitative aptitude. So all of this 5 subjects comprises of 30 marks, and to solve this you will have just 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. The good part is that there is no negative marking, so you can attempt whole of 120. Now, following things which are important while filling the form, which is recent passport size photograph, and maximum size is 512 KB. So you also have to be particular about the file type. So it must be in JPEG or GIF or JPG formats, right? Then SSC or class 10 mark sheet or HSC class 12 or diploma mark sheet. So these are the important checklists which you must have before filling the form. Now we will talk about fees. So the registration fees, you can see we have red highlighted. So the registration fees for NMIMS LAT is, if you attempt once, the fees is 2000, and the same will go for the other retake also. So the best part is you are getting 2 retakes. So you can actually give exam thrice, that you are giving the first time and then you will get the 2 retake, and all the time you will have to pay 2000 separately. And important is that this fees is non-refundable and non-transferable. So please make a very informed decision before choosing this option. So now step 1, registration. So you have to go to this page. We have put up a link. We will also get this link in the description box. So you have to go in this link and tap register, and you have to fill your basic details, which is your name, email ID, number, and you have to select your state, city, and which program you are choosing. So once you are done with the basic details, then you have to move to the next, which is the proper application form. Now this form is divided into 5 segments. As you can see, the segments are parents detail, personal details, academic detail, program details, and final is payment. So you'll have to start with the personal detail. So you can see in the picture that whenever you are putting up the personal detail, you have to fill all the details very in a correct format, so that either your name, so oftentimes it happens that, for example, the person's name is Shubham Kumar. So basically what is happening is sometimes people have middle name and surname both. So please take care of that, whether they have asked the middle name or not, and accordingly fill up the form. So here there is no option for the middle name. As you can see, there is first name, there is last name. So do not put up your middle name as your last name. Right, then you have to put your gender, blood group, date of birth, all this basic detail you have to put. You have to upload your ID card also, identity proof, government recognized ID proof. You must have Aadhaar card. So you have to upload your Aadhaar card photograph here. Then you have to select a special needs, which is specifically for the disabled category. SAP category is there. So if you belong to that category, you can put up your disability criteria here, what is the nature of disability, and you have to upload your PWD certificate as well. Then put up your contact details, address details, and then you can move into another column. The best part is that you do not have to fill this form in one go. You can fill half of the form and there is an option to save and continue later. So after filling half of the form, you can fill up the form later as well. Right? So this is the second part. Then you have to put up your academic details. So you have to put your first class, 10th, which board it was, examination state, school name, and then you have to put up your passing year and the subjects and the percentage you have scored, and then again same for the class 10th or diploma. Right, so you have to put your status, whether you are passed or appearing, because as I mentioned, both can give the exam. Either you are passed or either you are appearing for the 12th examination. So both are eligible to give the exam. You have to put up your state, stream, school name. So all of this basic details need to be filled up. If you have chosen PCM or chosen PCB, so that will also be there. You have to put up your percentage. If not, then you can skip. Then you need to see that eligible programs. So for us, the NMIMS LAT, and there are two options, BLLB and BBLLB. So these are the two eligible programs. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that these are the two flagship programs available with the college. So this is here we have to select the program, whichever program you want to appear. You can choose BA, you can choose BBA also, based upon your interest or the prior qualification. So let's say someone has chosen commerce, like someone was doing commerce from 10th or 12th, so they can choose BBA because they may relate it. If not, you can choose BA also. Right, so thereafter here you can choose Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, or whatever campus is available. You can choose this campus that is coming under the program preference. So you can select your program preference based upon your subject and the location, and then you can see, so let's say I have selected BBA here, so you can see it is reflecting that BBA is selected, BBA LLB honors Navi Mumbai, and amount is reflecting 2000 rupees. So if you select multiple programs, so multiple fees you have to pay at a one go. You can select two programs also together. So let's say if you want to give any other exam of NMIMS along with it, you can select that program as well. So here we have selected this program, so the amount will be reflecting here. Then finally, you have to select whether you want to give the retake or not. So this option will be given, how many retakes you want. As I mentioned earlier, one or two, you have this option. So whenever you will select that retake option, so that much amount you have to give. So as I mentioned that the program fees is 2000, and if you'll give one retake, it will be 4000. If you'll give two retake, it will be 6000, and that amount you have to pay it now. So our last is that you have to, your review will come, that whatever details you have put up, and then you have to proceed towards the payment detail. So you will see the final amount in your ID, whatever review page will come, and you will see the final amount, and then you can proceed towards payment. So there are different options, wallets are there, EMI is there, debit card, credit card. So choose whatever option which is convenient and put up the details and make the final payments. So with this, you are done with the filling of the form. But now what is most important is, which is need to be taken care during filling the form, which is that you have to select your preference very cautiously, because preference once filled up and you did the payment, it cannot be changed. No part of the form will be altered. So please be very cautious while filling the form. If once done, it will not be changed, right? So that is why I am telling that the program in campus are adjacent right? So they are going hand in hand, and that is why whatever program you will choose, it will be accustomed with the campus. So nothing will be changed after filling the form, and you might have to fill another form. So your money will be wasted. So that is why be cautious about it, right? So these are the few important things which you need to keep in mind, right? And while completing, you need to take a screenshot. Once your payment is done, you need to take the screenshot of the application status which is showing submitted. So that is why if sometime it happens that you might have done the payment but the college has not received the payment, if you'll not print the application receipt or the print receipt, the issue might be arise in the later course of action. That is why it is always better to have a screenshot of the payment and of the application, the review page, which will show the application number and all other important details, and you can even copy and paste the application detail somewhere. Thereafter, you can get a print of the hard copy of the application form and the whatever registration number and password you have made for the account. So with this, we are done with the form filling guidelines. If you have any doubts, you can always drop comments in the section and we will definitely address it. With this, I wish you all the best for this exam. Do your best. Thank you.